guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurion's Review. This is Southern Flank, the Battle for Istanbul. It's from Swedish Game Productions. I played another game for them. I got a review, or my friend reviewed it for my website. I forget. I think it's called Halloween or something. The other one was actually a good game, so hopefully this one is too. It says the date. This is time period. This is supposed to take place is August 1982 in Istanbul, Turkey, and it's Combat Series number 4. The back says, Southern Flank, the Battle for Istanbul is a two-player simulation which hypothesizes a Soviet-Bulgarian thrust into Turkey sometime in the troubled near future. The game includes a 30 by 42 centimeter 3-color map, 130 3-color back-printed die counters, typeset rules, blah, blah, blah. Let's take a look at the components rather than reading about them. And complexity moderate, play balance 7, realism 8, innovations 8, excitement 7, overall value 8, playing time 3 to 4 hours. Wow. Age range 13 years. So let's see what's in here. It's a real small box, but maybe it's big on fun. Alright, we got 2 little baggies to store the components. Let's look at the map. Real small map. They sure this takes 3 to 4 hours to play? It's got a river. It's got some urban areas, a barracks. Looks like this is some kind of entrenchment here. Oh, and it's got the terrain key up here. There's a ferry. Oh, that's not an entrenchment. That's an Istanbul wall. Okay. So bridges here. And there's an Ankara box. I don't know what an Ankara... Oh, let me show you that. Ankara box. I don't know what that is. And then there's a game turn record track. So it looks like it's a maximum of 7 turns. So they sure this takes 3 to 4 hours? Well, let's take a look inside. Okay, here's some markers for, or a track for Black Sea front and West Turkey front. Says it's for a Soviet Bulgarian player. Oh, and the other side's for the Turkish Allied player. This has the 6th Fleet, West Turkey, Istanbul, Black Sea. Interesting. Let's take a look at the counters. It's got Leopard tanks, M48s, M47s, so the greens are the Turkish. And it looks like the Turkish have F-104s, F-5s, F-4Es, F-14... Oh, and that's US there, so I guess US gets involved in this scenario. And the US is using F-14s and F-4s. And there's a big explosion symbol there. And the Russians have... those T-34 tanks? That's odd. Oh, that's Bulgarian, rather. Sorry. Okay. It's got some other Bulgarian armored vehicles and some MiG-23s. Those are Russian, it says. And very interesting. Game turn track counter. Let's look at the rule book here. Rule book's 20 pages, so it's got some meat to it. Alright, starts out with some introduction, and then now it's going over game equipment and scale. Going over what's on the counters and sequence of play, that's what we want to see. It's got the air allocation phase, air combat phase, First Soviet-Bulgarian movement phase, First Turkish-Allied movement phase, Turkish-Allied combat phase, First Soviet-Bulgarian combat phase, Second Soviet-Bulgarian combat phase, Second Turkish movement phase, Second Soviet and Bulgarian combat phase, and then there's a mode change. And end of game turn. I was going over movement allowances, movements and stacking, zones of control, combat procedure. Here's going over the attack modifiers. Now it's going over supply, mode change, aircraft, Turkish aircraft availability, air combat, effects of air superiority, Soviet armor engineer units, gas, Soviet paratroops, and an Ankara option. And going over reinforcement and scenarios. Looks like there's 2 scenarios. And then here's your ECM table, air combat table, combat results table, and Turkish Air Force table. And then here's apparently an easy reference chart. So it looks interesting. Maybe sometime I'll get a chance to try it, and if I do, I'll review it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please click like on it, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. And as always, have a good evening.